Our world is at war. Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed. Defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain the decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle and the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
So then...
After all, what's likely to happen? Let's do it. I could use... The metal cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet. Hey, hello.
Ooh.
My name is...
Never...
I've no particular interest...
I don't care. This has to do with...
Professor MacGuffin's the name. I've discovered something.
And they want...
Oh, yes. You've no idea.
Let me guess. Your kidnappers up there want to use your knowledge...
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before I tell them...
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at...
No! We've got no time to lose. You take it to the Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast. He will send someone to my house. The book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours. The pain, the humility, the agony.
Perhaps I should just release you and we'll do it...
That would, of course, also be an option.
How can I get you out of it?
Good question. This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the...
Just like my old Bart. It's not a bad... On the way to Mortroga's fortress, we'll fly over the White Ridge Mountain. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly...
That was a joke. The chances of that working...
I can't see any other way to escape.
Let me see how the cage...
You do that.
No idea what's going on here, but I should probably release the old gremlin... Hey, MacGuffin...
What is...
I'll just carry on. This rope fastens the cage. Oh, this is too tight. I won't be able to undo this. That's the way up onto the dragon. Transport dragons can move greatly. I don't think that this stuff will help. This rope... I won't... That... Hey,
What?
The arch-wit.
Beetle.
Isn't it a trifle improbable that...
How should I know? I'm an archaeologist, not an aeronautical scientist. I don't concern myself.
I, however...
Then it must be... If something isn't logical in the...
The cage has been secured with a...
Then you'll have to cut through the...
Splendid idea, but...
Then get your hands on one.
I fear that could... Can we talk through this?
You come up with... As soon as... I hope so. Yes!
If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnapper, there's a support strut there. If I could reach it, I'd be able...
No problem.
A whip?
It's always...
I'll just... Perhaps I can reach the strut. Hey, MacGuff.
What?
Can we talk?
As soon as...
Do you think you'll survive?
I hope so.
And can...
Yeah.
I'll just... Perhaps I can reach the strut using the gremlin's whip. Perhaps I can... Perhaps I... This road... Perhaps I can reach the... This... I won't... Perhaps I can reach the strut using the gremlin's whip. Perhaps I can reach... Perhaps... Perhaps I can... Da-da-da-da.
What? Yes, I will. Yes, why? Oh, but you and you.
There appears to be some truth in... If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to... I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't... A thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's... Got it, and the sorcerer hasn't noticed. An old cardboard... I could really... I think I can reach the sword with the stick, but getting it over here with the goblin... There are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a line with a fish hook. I'll take it. I could really do... I'll knot the line... I could really... That was... I could cut the rope with the sword. I could cut the rope with the sword. I should warn MacGuffin that... Hey. So, what do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact...
Artifact. It.
Cliché! The struggle of good against evil.
You mentioned your secret cellar. I've got a sword and...
Fine. I'm ready when you are. We're over...
Are you really...
I am. If I don't...
Isn't this a strange...
Don't talk. Just...
The right moment is close.
Wilbur, working hard at it. I could see. Hey, hero, I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house. That rat's got it in for my precious hops. And
I've never heard of a hero having to...
you're not a hero yet, laddie. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up. I need to go. I've got a feeling there might be some...
The pipes... Dwarfs are excellent stonemasons. A large crate. That... That's the master brew. He likes to Hello, master...
Yeah.
Is everything...
That's not so easy. BAM!
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat?
Definitely.
I'm not really all that into technology. Where are the other dwarves?
All away fighting. If you...
What's the news from the front?
It's a proper mess. Neither side. Today, we take Finsterberg, and today, at the moment, because...
Hopefully...
Ah!
You missed...
Stone.
Maybe I'd like to hear... So I can...
Aye.
I'll take... Let's see. Not a chance. I'll never get... That's first I have to teach... I know. Although I would dwarf... But the master... I pointed... I thought the dwarf, if they... A tin coffee and the stove. So this morning... The sun is pretty... I know... Maybe I should... There is no way I'm taking that pot with... Slime can be... There is no... Slime can... There is no way I'm taking that pot with the evil slime. Slime can be really evil. I don't really think I'll be able to scoop... The master brewer says it... It shows the area. That each battalion, each platoon can sit. Dwarves have this... The rubbish bin is almost... There is no way I'm taking... Slime can be I call it a history... Love her beautiful... Ugh. The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up. Hello, Master Bro.
Aye.
I'll take
Ah.
a dwarf-sized crop, so it's pretty. Let's see. Not a chance. Let's see. What's that? Wood Elvish. Sucky. Here we are. Thank you for purchasing an X100. Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting... In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, DNA carriers include hair, blood... Okay, so first I have to give the robot a little... Finally. Let's see how it likes to... Aha! Ugh! Now I just have... The rat has chewed through the wood. Ooh, I'll take that. Ugh! It looks like now I just... Ugh! Now I just... Ugh! Now I just have to get it... And now the fur. And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved. The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply. Hello, Master.
Aye.
Did you know there's an evil slime living?
Oh, yes, it nicked us.
But doesn't that...
Well, yes. Living.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you... The rat's lost his...
Can I call it a day now?
Of course you can.
Bye.
See you later.
I used to be And another day ends. It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo.
Hey, you! Boy! You've got to get me out of here! Quickly, I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the... Listen, boy. It's too late. You see, it's the key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone.
What?
You understand? All of our fates depend on it.
Oh, dear, nobody's going to believe this. There's no way. I should ask the Master Brewer. Of course, it's pretty cold all year, but... It worked. I got... That's the entrance to my family's... Probably the statue. The bastion looks so impressive. Hey, my mechanical flying... One of the few tech... Well, to be honest... It still works. My mother... Those... She... One... It's... Some... That... A chair. Another one... That's my family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He primarily works on... Mother is just a whole wife. She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing but a rattle and a rubber ball. My other little sister is Meggie. Grandad is a... Looks like I'd rather... Those are the controls for our living space op... That's the lever for my little... She builds... That's the lever. I can't... The mum prop... I think... And down we go. Hi, Grandad.
I doubt it.
Nuclear first... Correct. A gremlin gave me... He said it's very important. He said the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as...
A ring? Have you...
For
curses! What am I talking about? Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war?
He's been kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as...
The Arch? This is what we've been waiting for. This is the hour in which a stout youngster... But... Does everyone know what they...
No.
Right, men?
That's... Well, let's see. Okay. That's... The lock... Those... They used to... Grand... Something... I like... Dad's... Grandad?
We've just discussed that.
Equipment...
For your journey.
I'm supposed...
Cool. This is...
Sure, I...
Try. So, here...
All right. I can have...
Absolute.
I'm the same... This... The sound set... About my...
Yes?
I don't know.
Let me think. You need a helmet.
Without...
And you need a map of the area. Reconnaissance.
So I need a...
And then... Just a...
Do you know...
I've never met him. After all, he's a... But he lives... I hope if he's... Give me...
Okay. I'll go look...
You... But...
Originally now the master... Apparently this... The tarps are supposed... They have to be pretty... I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. Master Brewer, sir! Hello? We have to tell the other dwarves there was this
What kind...
This, it's a very important...
Wilbur,
But the ring has to be delivered to the... The gremlin said...
Listen, laddie. That's a ring.
It's... I have to.
Just think about it. That's all.
But...
That's enough.
The map shows the... It's worth a try. Yikes! Oh, no.
What?
Phew. That... I can't grab it with the arm and anyway... Beards are important to dwarves. The longer... And the beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The master brewer for it. He was born the 9th of... He's a bachelor. And he was almost... Actually, dwarf... But when it comes... To be honest, maybe... Or even... I can't grab it with the arm, and anyway, I might wake him. I'll have to distract... The X... The stove is... The pot slime can be The stove is still a little... I'm not likely to be able to catch the slime with it. The stove is still a... The pot could make a... Slime can... The pot could make a perfect helmet, but how do I get rid of that? Slime can be really evil. I don't really think I'll be able... I'm not... An extent... Oh. The X100 is ready for... The X100... The slime can be... The stove is still a little warm. The stove is still a little warm. I'm not likely to be able to... I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime up. Beards are important to do, and the baby's a bat. And the baby's a... That's the brewer. Say, you wouldn't happen... I didn't think... As a warrior, you're bound to have a lot of weapons on...
What, me?
But you belong to the...
Well, aye, but even when I was on the...
Did any of the other dwarves make...
Forgot. You just don't go...
Too bad. I guess I'll have to look...
What, that? Oh, and this one's on it.
Oh, I...
No. To be quite honest, there hasn't been... And I've got no chance of being featured again.
I talked to him. He wants to help.
Yeah? Well, but don't...
My granddad is a great...
Of course he is. Of course he... His flying machine... Honest.
Granddad and I don't want...
And just...
Beards are important, and the baby's a... I think I let him... To be maybe rotten food, or even more. It'll take a long time. I should speed up the melting process. It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The icicle is gone. The pot could make a perfect... Slime can be... I don't really think I'll be able to scoop this... I'm not likely to be... The pot could make a perfect helmet. I don't really think I'll be able to To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what may be rotten or even... This chair is That's my family, right? My dad, mother, my grand looks. We used to have chair. Doesn't. This is my very cool. My old tennis. My old gnome catgut is missing. What did I use? I wonder if I put in small bag. I'll just knot the loose ends around the frame. Done. Wouldn't want to play tennis. One day we'll Master Merlin's anti. Mum. Up. A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you. My mum wrote, superfoot. There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think. Why should I fertilize potting soil? I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley. Why do I need two then? Doesn't look like mother planted. I don't even know what to do with one handful of... Like I said... Our kitchen. Now I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago. It's too... Now that's a helmet fit, so that should keep my head safe. All I think I let him... Oh, I don't think it would like that. Oh, I don't think it... A vial of my mum's super fertilizer. Why should I fertilize potting soil when there's nothing? I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley. Why do I need two then? Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there. And down we go. Dad's vice. Brings Dad's vice.
Yes, report.
I have the pot.
Excellent, soldier.
Ooh,
Let me see your...
it's not all that great.
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soul. That is, of course, as long as the or has wizards or man and doesn't go for your
Maybe I should look for some armor with...
poppycock.
Well, we can't expect any help from the Master
I didn't expect much more from that cow.
Grandad, he's my...
Some boss sits in his fortress.
I think he...
Well,
I'll go look for the rest of...
you do, but bear in...
Right. I'll let him get on with it. I'll let him... Why should I fertilize potting? That's my family, right? My mother, she, my grand looks, I... There we go. So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already. All I need now is the map. I don't even know what to do with one. The X100 is ready for use again. I just need some new DNA and it's off on the hunt. Beards are important, and he's a... and... No, I can't. I'm gonna... I wonder if that... Ah! Hello? I have a...
Your turn, and I... Of course! What?
I have it. And that... Hello? When the robot started in on you, I never thought you'd be...
It was dwarf.
Mine?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects.
Oh, a shroud.
Too right.
Oh, I have to go.
Yeah.
And...
Of course, you...
what?
But if not, it's... fun. After all,
That's my life. But so...
excellent. No nitro...
What?
For what?
But we just want to deliver the ring.
What? The only thing that comes to mind is all the devilish stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, a 5/8 inch, it's not a...
A 5/8" screw steel sprocket strap. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you take good care.
Right. Excuse...
Yes?
Woven ale can be used as a substitute for nitroglycerin.
Well, it has to be diluted and used in small doses.
And the dwarves drink it. And where am I supposed to get something that infernal? Oh, probably the...
There's just one problem. The storage and brewing of dwarven ale.
Well then, I'll...
Yeah, take...
Right. I don't even know what to do with one hand. Hello, Master... Mr. Master Brewer.
Dwarven ale?
Why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on
The volcanic eruption.
deep under that mountain was the finest. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how ailed up we'll... Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. Now it's only used in warfare.
But you do know how to brew dwarf...
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. It's not difficult. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned. Of course, mill it, making sure that the husks don't get...
The husks?
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, we let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble That's all fair enough.
Stop!
What?
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea.
Well...
Let's assume I need a...
but I'm not going to.
Oh, come on, who's... You see? Wouldn't you just love an...
Oh, dwarf. No, that's not good.
And if I get them...
It's a... You find me the missing...
Okay.
Crystal clear mountain water.
But that's...
Nope, but I thought...
Okay. What? Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. I have a pot of...
Show me. Aye.
What were those ingredients for the dwarf?
I need crystal clear, then, and...
Right. Do you have any...
I've not enough left.
The rat, huh? Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's the... I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh? What were those...
I need crystal clear, then I also need some whole hops, a good handful of. And I need barley for the malting, but...
Right. I have to go.
Yeah.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, there's something in there. Something round. It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left. Okay, I'll play. Let's see what happens. I really can't... Good. What? I picked... Hello? I've got... No... Well...
Right. Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eye.
I'll be...
So-
Well, it's because of the ring.
Oh,
I know, and...
take but
Really?
so then maybe
I promise.
you.
Oh, that me?
Well, then.
Yes, but
Right. Dad's vice. I'll let him get on with his work while I do my part of the job. I'll let him get on. Grandad's machine is the only hole. And down we go. I'll let him get on with his work while I... Dad's vice. It... Oh, I can't reach that. Gotcha. Well, that won't work. It wiggles. And it's shouldn't be a problem with the right tool. There you are, a 5/8" screw. Fly.
yes.
Here's the. I have to break.
Whoa, hold. Now I have everything.
Take. That's what you meant by take off.
Absolutely. I've aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was, of course, designed to shoot grenades.
Confident?
But I'm confident.
Get me out of here.
Listen, my boy.
Please, Grandad.
I'm proud of you. You're doing something very
Your old
brave.
aviator goggles.
Sure, Wilbur.
Grandad,
I'd like you to
I
have
didn't
these
think...
to fire! Good luck.
He still hasn't told the Archmage Wilbert's an elf. Very.
What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the art... No. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want... Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly, ungrateful? The ground... The well... That was suspiciously easy. The rope is broken and the buckle... Looks like the shop. Typical. What's happening? Oh, a wooden top. A stamp gel. Look. I think I'll take this. Books, book. A large. Adonai. A dragon's skull. The last of them are now working. A little wooden book. A strange stone. It's locked. A stone casket. The stone looks like the base. What's likely to happen? Sand. It's the gremlin's diary. Who would have ever thought that it would fall to some... And I didn't find the key to it on one of my expeditions. Oh no. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in which the information about the art of... I wonder why I haven't heard anything from Archmage. That was the last entry. What's this today? Amongst them was a book about herbs and What a disappointment, though. I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained a disturbing tale of a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep, Boris. As the travel log described how the explorer he created several very beautiful... I will use these to entertain... The next entry was made 2 days later. It must be the entrance. Ye gods, my hands are still... Good old beetle. I have sent him to Master tomorrow. Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive, and I will not be able to sleep. And next there's the last entry that There's nothing more there. The book that MacGuffin told me about is hidden. A carpenter's... Not really worth... The mirror's turn... The mirror... Would a the mirror's turn... Not quite as good as a real... A wooden tub. Oh, great. I'm definitely... What's that? A box with... I haven't got a clue what it's... A pile of logs. 3... An old water... Once... A large brick fire... That's a bit on... I'd say this is the flower, then... MacGuffin, the war... There's a stone in the undergrowth. That could be a little grave. I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. A tatty-wonky scarecrow. A scarecrow. An upturned flower. The warmth was... There's a stone under it. That could be a firestone. Presumably the I can't set fire to logs, just... I need something that lights... MacGuffin has a lot... The warmth will spread through to the walls inside. MacGuffin has a lot of... The warmth will spread... They'll burn. I'll give it a go. What? A daring structure. A swinging metal I should hang something. A crackling fire burns in the heart. A crackling fire burns. I should hang something from it. That makes no sense of the wall. I'd say this is of the flower. That should hold. Let's give it a whirl. It worked. A crackling fire burn. I should hang something from it. The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm. Let's see. The water's boiling. A watering can full of hot water. I can't remove the undergrowth. I can't remove the under... The flower, then... I'd say this is the flower, then... Strange. Looks like the shutter can be opened. The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my... There is something in there. A little brass key. Let's see. There's a bit of... The paper's densely covered with writing. There's also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vest... The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets... Pour the fuel into the bowl at the... Fuel? Oh, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water. Then pour the mixture into the bowl. You'll get the beans from... Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the Perhaps a memento from... Wait, it has something a bit like a... Nothing else in there. I can still remember a time when once they were... Shame.
What are you doing?
What the... You... You...
Me.
Well...
What?
That you...
But, what?
I...
Where?
You mean...
What?
Morton.
Yes?
You're...
No. I think you are slow.
Presumably the sarcophagus lacks a wooden tub. Oh, great. This has the professor's... A wooden... Oh. I can only see myself in a... There's a six-side... Let's see. Fits per... The vessel's a few centimetres... Ooh, the statue has small holes in its nose. Hello, you in there? Let's look at... Why the wait? Oi, go, if you're really... Hello? Oi, if you're... Where did the... The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There is... Oi, go, if you're... Hello? Oi, if... Hello? Oi, if... Hello? The vessel's a... If it's worked at all... Oi, ghost, if... The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. The vessel's Oi, if... Oi, if... Oi, if... Oi, if you're really so familiar with... Hello? The fuel for the machine is... If it's worked at all... The fuel for the machine... Oi, if you're really so familiar with everything... Hello? Oi, if... It works. The beans are being ground to powder. That's it. Very well. And it smells... That's the... And woe betide of this whole effort's in vain. Hello? So this is the legendary... The cellar continues on behind... Guess even a seat? As long as I'm not... The sad remains... I can't just... A staff. Looks like... A picture on a jewel. A small fat... A picture on a jewel. This one... This bird has... This bird has a... I don't believe it. It is indeed a little little gravestone made of granite that's got... A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed. The light beam. A picture on a stone slab. A jewel is glittering. A small circular. A small. A small I think I'd better take the staff with me. It might come in. Strong. I somehow. No chance. A picture of a jewel. That's the hole into which one. The shield reflects. A wooden tub. Oh, great. This has the professor's
You?
I will say.
Of course.
Me? That's Mortimer.
But who?
Mortimer.
You? I've been.
Well,
We.
I. Did you?
No,
Don't mummies have their?
I don't.
I do. How exactly do they? Hey,
You?
You know what? I'd rather search through.
You?
I know you've never been. Do you know where it?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to. Oh,
Could you please just give it to me?
what?
The jewel. And please don't tell me that you've.
How could I forget that?
Oh, okay.
Why would I give?
But I.
Don't be.
I've had enough of.
Never.
I'm a friend of Mortimer.
I have never.
Please.
I do not know whether I.
That's me. I saved.
Really? What color?
Red. He mostly wears red on.
That's right, but I'm still not quite.
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside.
It was a.
Yes.
You have only answered.
2? You asked me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear?
Oh, come on, don't change.
No. What did Count Grinchfeld or Peeperbock say to his adjutant?
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't.
I am a trifle and.
And do you?
Of course.
And you haven't.
So.
$234.
Oh,
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me
200 and.
the professor is 200 and...
I asked that. Mortimer just turned so.
That, is the square root of 14,000...
Not even so.
That's the answer to the question about...
Now, so?
How can anyone who is a good...
But how?
230...
Well.
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all, then. If you...
Oh.
Yes, exactly.
With that.
Precisely. I see that you are...
Of course.
Splendid. Fits perfect. I think I'd better take the... No chance. The window's open. have any idea which artifact... No, that's been lost to... No, that's... No, it'll be... Hey, Hey, I could do with a bit more encouragement. Thank you. Yes, I'm so... Good luck, Better not. A wooden tub. Oh. Small amounts of... Huh, not bad. That's the hole into which... That's the hole into which one can put the staff. It's about 10... A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. A picture on a jewel is... The light beam is I've got to try and... Oh, it's been written by hand and there are a few words written in... That doesn't exist, does it? The art... This is serious. I should get this book to the art... As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his... Ah!
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town?
No, you're a human.
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
What?
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal...
Weathervane. Wilbur Weathervane, from the White Ridge Mountains on a secret mission.
Weathervane?
Where?
This lovely seaside resort. Residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty.
Seastone? Then I made it!
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the...
Is the Archmage even...
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. But
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage?
of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange.
Strange. Why did...
Who knows? Who knows?
What do you mean by upper...
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the...
Taverns, shops, the common people's... Well, at least they...
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged. And most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Hunt. That was rather...
And how many people are still...
Not so many anymore. If the Arch...
Sounds pretty...
But things will get better.
But if almost no one...
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants. I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his... But not his father. He was a blacksmith.
Interesting. I have to go. I'll get...
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So Wilbur Weathervane from the White Ridge Mountains. Best...
Thanks, Mr. Shield. There's a... Ugh! I've discovered... The beetles don't seem... I could certainly... It says... Oh, what? Here I... Not a chat. I'm... A small tree... I don't really... I think that's the town... They've been... Those bugs are Yep. The beetles don't seem to like the bright light as they're scurrying into the shadows. Not that I could certainly catch a few, but where would I store them? The beetles don't. Some boxes and a pretty shabby stall. Doesn't look like anything's been sold here recently. A pretty shabby stall. There are one says, the other says, both. No. A very. A very. What kind of. I've never. A very. You were on the other.
Have you? No, it's just. You.
What do you think? You can see what we're playing.
Oh, damn.
You can have a copy of your passport. What?
The only true kind of game.
And what is this?
It's set out, but in. Wait for me.
Once I've got this stamp,
You know what the
tax.
Might I ask you?
Of course. I'm Jack Smith, but I want to retrain. And I'm Mary.
I've not this. And.
Of course, sir. And it's bad.
And.
What?
I meant, who are you?
I used to be a sick. No customers.
And maybe I could.
Yeah.
And.
I'm Mark.
You're.
Shh.
And this.
What? It's safe. No.
You know. The shell. Mambo. From Butter. Splendid. Perhaps. Of. These two. I don't understand. A doorbell. It says. Those. Yep, there they are. The beetles don't seem to like the bright. I could say. Okay then. Done. A very dirty drain. A very...
Halt!
Shield hand.
Dead right. And you don't.
As I...
And as I've already mentioned to you,
But why didn't you...
I wasn't on duty, and you shouldn't mix business with
I would... There has to be a way...
only people with personal invitations from the Arch.
Of course.
And?
My,
I've no. So,
it's,
an invisible.
Yes.
Never heard of it. So,
You don't need to see my...
I certainly.
You don't need...
You
It
really.
was worth a try, wasn't it?
Not. So,
No.
well, there you go. But you could be admitted, of course.
Mages are allowed to speak with the...
Naturally. He's the head of the order, after all.
Well, I... Really?
Well, I.
So I'd be able to see the arch...
No, the mage would be allowed up, not you. But you could say, give a message to the mage.
But I must speak to the archmage himself, and I...
Well then, you must be a.
How do you know whether someone is... They're magical all by the charisma...
By their.
Huh?
Every train.
So that means...
Oh, show me.
If there's no... How can I be...
You? Well, there are mage schools. There's one just but my.
I'm gonna...
Oh,
Oh, man. Maybe the... I don't... A basket. This fruit looks like... I was bedridden. Master Marcus?
Shh.
Yes.
Later.
But without a...
Listen.
Not a prayer. No choice. What? For safe? Sorry. The safe is locked. The chair... The chair looks... The waste bin is... There are rare watering can. Epic folder. Of slip-resistant suspenders. Prevents... Now, let's... What? That service chair. He sure bounces. Time for another go. The demon sorts through those slips in that box like a madman. Let's see.
Oh, what's going on now?
The server's gone crazy.
Completely buggy.
Oh, just about you pay all that. I've absolute.
Excellent. The first complaint from the time for another go. If I were to simply remove the chair, the demon... He's not really likely to let... I don't trust all this tech. The chair looks just like... The chair looks just like the small black container. The demon might notice it. The chair looks just like... Time... The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a tech. The demon might... The chair looks just like the first He sure bounces. He's not... Time for another go. Bad idea. I'm not fast enough. And if... This machine is controlled somehow. This machine. Excuse. And
To be honest,
Robbie, you think with yeah. You think yeah. What? Excuse. Well, a very dirty. This must be the last mark. Nothing more is. This must not. The door's locked. I already have. Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Not a chance. It won't let yourself be caught that. I mean, except just love it. It says the meadow. It says it's hey, the sea star. A basket. It belongs to me. Oh, not. The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. The chair looks... The server is so busy. The chair is still standing, but it should tip over. I saw the base. He sure bounces around. I saw the base of the replacement chair. The chair will collapse as soon as some... I saw the base of the... I saw the... The demon might notice if I... He sure. Time for another go. That would have hurt her being made of flesh and blood.
Hey, that's the server. That's it. Down. Right, well, but it's not like we could do. Then it's over.
No. And that makes 2 complaints. I think I've strained the The demon might know. Excuse me. Why are you still playing in the... Quite honestly,
You just want to play in
I really...
Oh, come.
Wouldn't you rather just...
Maybe you're right, but I'm... And... Oh, right.
Why?
You just... Oh,
Wouldn't you... Well then... This... And that makes 2 complaints. The demon might notice if I were to take his... He seems to have survived the crash well enough. Excuse me. Well then. This machine is somehow. Why are you still playing in...
quite honestly, You just want to play in peace, and time and again the technology...
I really can't be bothered with it anymore. If there's just one more desire...
Oh, come on. Let's go...
Wouldn't you rather just quit?
Maybe you're right, but I'm...
And we need to go and pick up the rent subsidy certificate.
Oh, right. But then...
I fear I... Well then... A very dirty... This must be the nothing... The door's locked. Here, rabbit, rabbit. Not a chance. It won't let itself be caught that easily. And besides, I wouldn't know what to do with the rabbit. I mean, except just love it. I don't really know what kind of tree it is. I don't really know what kind of... Here, rabbit. Not... And that makes 2... He seems to have survived the... The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge. The demon might... This machine... This must be the nothing... The door's... Swamp. Swamp. This must be the... Nothing... I don't really know. Here, rabbit. Not a... I mean... A very dirty drain. A very dirty drain. A basket. I saw...
You what?
Oh, yes.
And if I was?
That's food.
What do you mean, a demon?
A what?
A monkey. Monkeys love bananas.
Isn't it dangerous for humans to eat demons?
What? Bananas are delicious. The monkey goes crazy.
Would you...
No, I've already eaten. If you would excuse me, I have...
You want... Hello, Mr. Sheep.
Hello, Wilbur.
About the...
Yes?
Where did you get the demon food?
The roleplay company sends a crate every week by air freight. I receive them and take them to the tavern.
Maybe I can deliver the bananas to the tavern. I'd be happy to.
No, that comes under my area of responsibility, and you have to get on with
Maybe I can deliver the
No.
And it doesn't bother anyone that you take a couple of those. And if I were to tell the Archmage, would...
Perhaps. But how are you going to meet the Archmage?
Those two players get really upset about technical difficulties.
Yes.
Could the difficulties be related to the fact that someone is depriving their...
Well...
What if we ask the merchant and the mage teacher what they... After all, they pay a lot.
Well...
And if it
All right.
Oh, thanks. Maybe I can distract him with this. Hey, demon, look what I have.
What's going on? Can you do anything?
No, everything's locked up.
I've got... I'm not what? I started playing, and if it isn't fun, devil! Bill, you, come on, let's get some friends.
I did it. The mage... The demon might notice. It was... The machine is dead. Would stick... The merchant does... Hello.
What do you...
I've been asked...
There's got nothing.
Not direct.
Every...
Well, I mean the...
Hour. It was all, but now it's...
Oh.
And then
The King of Thieves.
a misery. What?
If I were to catch the King of Thieves...
You?
The King is even...
Well, it can't hurt.
Kill!
Here's my offer. And get them. I want...
I'm not allowed into the upper town.
Don't tell Wizard like a...
I want to buy...
What?
You don't have...
In front.
I don't see anything I want to buy. So,
That's the deal. If you don't...
I have...
If...
A weather vane and... Oh.
Can I?
I need to see the Archmage, man.
Why are you bothering me with that? The Archmage and I, we aren't...
I can't get into the upper part of the town.
I understand, and...
I thought, well, maybe you could lend me a diploma. I urgently need to give something important.
Everything that good does is, after all, but I can't help you. I can't just award degrees to any old Tom, Dick, or Harry to make...
Why don't you like...
No. It...
Why?
His idea...
What's...
Nothing. Then you really...
I see no...
Then you're just...
Is there really...
I'm not going to take it to him. And Bill the Merchant is not permitted in the upper town. There's the...
I swore to...
Then, my little friend, you're going to have to become...
Can I do that?
Of course, anyone can be whatever they want.
Yes.
No,
But
most people have so little magic in them that they can't even cast one itty bit.
I want to try...
Don't be...
What else should I do? I'm certainly not going to just sit around here. So? Can I become a student? Wilbur...
Then, Wilbur Weathervane, if you want, you need a mage's robe. Not just any old rags, of course, something Then you need a wand. That's your most important. And third, a pile of
Gold.
A whole pile of it. If I'm going to be wasting...
Fine. And how fast...
That depends entirely on you.
You wouldn't...
Certainly not. Not in yours. Anyway, it's...
Oh, I was always...
That's good. Mage, it protects you from many simple spells and curses. But for...
So I need a magic... Can I buy a magic...
You can't just buy any old wand. The wand has to fit the mage. The wand picks the mage. Ask Bill the Merchant if he's got a couple of wands. Not...
I'm a poor...
If I knew where there were piles of gold just lying around...
Can't I just work off my debt?
A gnome can't earn that much.
You don't expect...
There are many gradations between honest work and stealing. He's very rich, and that without...
How does that...
He knows people's folly.
How can I find...
His wagon...
A post?
It shows you the most important points.
Whoa.
Hmm? Oh, these. These are magic glasses. We mages...
Something like...
Of course. Many mages are very distrustful and guard their knowledge.
And what are you reading?
The weekly magical paper.
Wow. I'll go and...
If you...
Hang on. Oh,
It's black.
but it could have... Some... I wonder how...
Through...
Beneath the head there, the sheep. What? Great. Here's a... And...
Oi, wait! You!
What's going on?
Ah!
Wow! A supervillain!
I'll get you if it's the last.
An old cloth. A lovely...
You what? That's just...
Then why do...
It was a promotion.
May I have...
If you like.
I'm on the other. Nothing. Maybe the... Oh, I hope not. Oh, I'm only going to take a sip, though. Hey, everything's getting... There's not much world magnification post. A shorn sheep. Somewhere down, but I'm... Oh. I'm almost small. The world isn't big. Pointless. The potion doesn't enlarge. I'm... No demon?